ElectraCast.
Welcome to the Congressional Record Daily Digest, where we bring you all the previous day's U.S. legislative proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you the Congressional Record for October 27th, 2025.
Today, the Senate convened to address a range of measures focused largely on land management, environmental conservation, and federal recognition. Lawmakers introduced 4 new bills and 3 resolutions, continuing a steady pace of legislative activity heading into the final months of the session. Key among the actions taken was the advancement of multiple measures impacting national forests and public lands across the country. These include efforts to modify the boundaries of the Talladega National Forest in Alabama, expand wilderness areas within Virginia's George Washington National Forest, and establish the Shenandoah Mountain National Scenic Area. Additional legislation moves forward to enhance forest resilience and wildfire prevention on federal and tribal lands, a measure aimed at reducing fire risks and supporting rural and indigenous communities. The Senate also agreed to designate new wilderness and conservation areas, including the Camp Hutchins Wilderness in Illinois, and additions to protected regions in Mississippi, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. Collectively, these measures affect environmental agencies, local governments, and residents who rely on these lands for recreation, conservation, and resource management. In recognition of national service and contribution, the Senate unanimously passed 3 resolutions. These formally establish October 30th as a National Day of Remembrance for the workers of America's nuclear weapons program, October 26th as the Day of the Deployed to honor service members abroad, and October 19th through 25th as National Chemistry Week, celebrating advancements and professionals in the sciences. Judicial confirmations also played a major role in Monday's session. The Senate confirmed Rebecca L. Tableson of Wisconsin as a U.S. Circuit Judge for the 7th Circuit, and Bill Lewis of Alabama as a U.S. District Judge for the Middle District of Alabama, appointments that will shape federal court decisions in their respective regions. A final vote was scheduled for Jordan Emery Pratt of Florida, nominated to serve as U.S. District Judge for the Middle District of Florida. In executive appointments, the Senate received the nomination of Michael Selig of Florida to chair the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, a key agency overseeing U.S. financial markets. Meanwhile, the nomination of Joel Rayburn to serve as Assistant Secretary of State for Near Eastern Affairs was formally withdrawn. The House of Representatives, meanwhile, was not in session, but is set to meet in a brief pro forma session on Tuesday. Together, these actions highlight the Senate's ongoing focus on judicial appointments, environmental stewardship, and national recognition, while the House prepares to resume business later in the week. Those were the key activities of October 27, 2025 in the U.S. Congress.
Subscribe to receive daily or rate or review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to the Congressional Record Daily Digest. This has been an ElectraCast media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Produced and edited by Hannah Riggs.
5 years ago, I mentioned this Icelandic lost version of Dracula. Whatever happened with that?
It sent me down the biggest rabbit hole of my personal and professional life. Find out more in the new podcast, The Powers of Darkness from Or Whatever Movies.
Coming October 2025.
Hey everybody, Diego here from the Candle Power Hour and Candle Power Records. Together with ElectraCast Records, we proudly present Imperial Highway, a California sampler. 15 singles tracked by artists all based in California. Every song on Imperial Highway is mastered to deliver. Rock and roll is back, and we got what you want. If you're craving new music, Imperial Highway hits the spot. Download Imperial Highway. Check us out at candlepowerrecords.com and listen to the Candle Power Hour on ElectraCast.
ElectraCast. ElectraCast.